Hello students, we have started with chapter 1 of CS2 subject, that is Introduction to Microprocessor and Organization of 8085. In the previous video, you must have learned what is microprocessor, what are the features of microprocessor, and what all the functions of microprocessor can perform. Let us quickly revise what is microprocessor. If you see the word microprocessor, you can find two words. One is micro and other one is processor. What do you mean by micro? Micro means small. And what is processor? Processor is a device which is able to process the operation. So what is microprocessor? It is a small electronic device or IC which has processing capability. To process the operation, someone needs to provide the command or instruction to the processor. Why? It's a device. It cannot do anything by its own. And as we all know that it is a digital device, so it should accept the input in binary form. What do you mean by binary form? That is in form of zeros and ones. So after accepting the binary data, the processor must process the data according to the instruction, and after processing the data, it should return the output. I hope you understood what is microprocessor. Now let us see the definition of microprocessor. Microprocessor is a small electronic chip or logic device that reads binary instructions, accepts binary data as input, processes the data according to the instruction, and provide output. Now in this video we are going to learn about evolution of microprocessor, or we can say generation of microprocessor. Evolution of microprocessor can be explained by 5 generations, which all microprocessors were introduced in each generation that will be discussed in this video. Let us understand one by one generation. Now first generation. The first microprocessor available in the market was 4004. It was introduced in the year 1971. The size was this microprocessor was 4-bit, and the company which introduced this microprocessor was Intel, and it was designed to be used in calculators to perform simple calculations. Now you can see the image of a 4004 microprocessor. After this processor, Intel introduced 8008 microprocessor in the year 1972, which is of 8-bit. You can see the size was increased for this microprocessor, and as size increases, its speed also increases. So obviously this processor was having better speed. In 1973, Intel again introduced one more microprocessor of same size 8-bit, and the name of the microprocessor was 8080. In the same year, Motorola also introduced microprocessor, that is 6800, which is of 8-bit size. This is all about first generation of microprocessors. Now we will move to the next generation, that is second generation. In the year 1973, Intel introduced 8080 microprocessor of size 8-bit. In the same year, Zilog and Motorola introduced Z80 and M6800 microprocessors respectively. All these were 8-bit microprocessors. After this, Intel introduced a very good microprocessor, that is 8085, in year 1976, which is of size 8-bit. This was commercially successful microprocessor, and that is the reason why we are studying 8085 microprocessor. You can have look on 8085 microprocessor. In 1977, microprocessor IM6100 and T8190 were developed by Intersil Company and Toshiba Company respectively. Size of these microprocessors were 12-bit. Now, during the second generation, the development of microprocessor has been in direction of complete microprocessor system, that is CPU, ROM, RAM, clock, IO ports, all in a single package, which is known as microcontroller. So this is all about second generation. I hope everyone is clear with this previous two generations. Now let us understand third generation. In this generation, Intel introduced first 16-bit microprocessor in the year 1978, and the name of the microprocessor was 8086, which was the higher version of 8085 microprocessor. 8086 microprocessor was then followed by Z8000 microprocessor, and which was introduced by Zilog Company in 1979. The size of this microprocessor was 16-bit. In the very next year, that is 1980, Motorola Company developed microprocessor 68000 microprocessor, which is of 16-bit. In third generation, memory space was 64 KB, and the other features were full arithmetic execution and efficient higher level language addressing. These are the microprocessors from third generation. Now we will study fourth generation. In year 1981, Intel introduced first 32-bit microprocessor, that is 80386, and after that 32-bit microprocessor Hewlett Packard's HP32 announced in 1982. In the year 1987, Motorola introduced 32-bit microprocessor, and the name of the microprocessor was 68020. In this generation, it can address physical memory of 4 GB. These are the microprocessors from fourth generation. Now we will learn next generation, that is the last generation, fifth generation. Intel made improvement in microprocessor design to provide greatest speed, and the microprocessors in this generation is called as Pentium or 80586 microprocessor. So the size of this microprocessor was 64-bit, and it was introduced in year 1993. You can have the look on microprocessor Pentium. System having this microprocessor can run on new operating systems like Unix, Linux, etc. So microprocessor 80586 is also known as Pentium. And as we know, after this Pentium, Pentium 2, Pentium 3, Pentium 4, and so on, like latest microprocessors are Core i3, Core i4, Core i7, Core i9 processors we are using as latest microprocessor which are introduced by Intel company. We use microprocessors for our laptops, we use microprocessors for our computers and for our mobile phones also. Now these are the 5 generation of microprocessors and all the microprocessors which were evolved in this 5 generation we have just now studied. This is very important topic for exam point of view. So let us have look on some questions. So first question can be asked in exam is write short note on evolution of microprocessor giving one example of each generation. So in this question you have to write all the 5 generations and you have to write example of each generation also. So what are the examples? For example, for first generation you may write that Intel's 4004 microprocessor. For second generation, you may write Intel's 8085 generation. So likewise, for each generation, you have to give one example. Along with this, you have to write the short note on evolution of microprocessor. So this is the short note. The question fill in the blanks can become like in year dash microprocessor 8085 was introduced. So what is the year? Yes, it is 1976. Third question can be microprocessor 8085 is from dash generation. So it is from second generation. Fourth question is the evolution of microprocessor can be explained by dash generations. So there are 5 generations. Next is microprocessor 80586 is known as Pentium. Yes, correct. And the size of 8086 is 16-bit. So these are some questions which I have listed down. You may have different questions also in the form of fill in the blanks, or the short note is like you have to explain all the generations or you have to explain 2 or 3 generations. As according to the questions, you have to write the answer. So I hope all the students are cleared with this evolution of microprocessor topic. So thank you very much.